I believe that Carol is going to become part of the hive mind at some point before the show is over. Now, I don't think this is how the story is going to end, but I do think at some point she's going to be brought into the hive mind and somehow, some way escape it. This theory is a bit of a reach, but I have two reasons why I believe it's possible. My first reason being that I don't think it's a coincidence that it's Carol and 12 other people left on Earth. 12 plus Carol is a very specific number, and the show's writing has been extremely intentional. They could have went with any other number, they could have left it more ambiguous if they wanted to. I'm personally feeling like they went with that specific number because it's meant to be kind of like a Christ-like allegory. And if I'm right and they are going for that kind of allegory, I feel like considering that we know that there is some way for people to escape the hive mind, then I think the story might be setting up Carol to experience her own death as an individual through joining the hive mind and resurrection by escaping the hive mind. It is also possible that this allegory might be applied to the guy who's barricaded himself inside the storage lot. My second reason for thinking that we might briefly see Carol join the hive mind is that I think the writing is setting up a further exploration with Carol's struggle with addiction and the hive mind being portrayed as this euphoric escape from reality that is really detrimental. In the episode where we see Carol meet some of the other survivors, we see her compare the hive mind describing what it feels like to join to a dealer describing their product, focusing only on the enjoyable aspects of the experience while conveniently leaving out all the consequences that come along with it. And then considering the emotional weight that Carol is under, being one of the only survivors on Earth, and on top of that being one of the only survivors that actually wants to save humanity, and on top of that losing her wife in a deeply traumatic fashion, I think it would be a major writing opportunity for her to somehow be joined to the hive mind and then escape, and to then struggle with the temptation to rejoin to escape all her pain, while having an awareness that that escape would be artificial and not really worth what she'd be sacrificing.